Fight.com here with undefeated super middleweight Caleb Plant. Caleb, 15-0, 10 KOs from Tennessee. You're not homegrown. You fought in 7 different states, 1 other country. How important do you think it is that you're not just a regional fighter? You've been all over. How big do you think that's going to play when you get a big fight and as you move and you're developing a following all over?
Yeah, I think it's been great, you know, and now he's developed a great platform, you know, for me to showcase my talent, and you know, for me to be all over, you know, in different cities, different venues, and you know, some really big places, really big venues, and that's what I like. You know, I do better when the pressure's on me, so I don't want to be at a small venue, or you know, I do better on the big stage with the lights and the cameras. That's what I like. So you know, I've been blessed to get a lot of publicity early in my career, and you know, but I think it's come from the performances that I've been putting on. So it's been great, man.
Yeah, and definitely your performances have spoken for themselves, and has actually been water cooler talk. I work in an industry at my day job where once in a while, it's not too often that people want to talk boxing with me, but one of your fights in particular, they were coming to ask who you were, and I told them a little bit of what I knew. I didn't know much, but that you had an impressive KO, impressive fight. How big is it? I mean, what kind of feedback do you get when you run into fans just out in public?
I get a lot of good feedback, you know. So far, the ones who have come up to me, you know, been brave enough to come up, it's only good stuff, you know, so I'm happy about that. I get a lot of different things. Some say I box like Floyd, some say I box like Canelo. So, you know, I feel like at the end of the day I got my own style. You know, I like to stick to move and box, but, you know, when I got to put my foot on the gas and move forward and cut the ring off, I do that too. So it's just about being able to make adjustments and, you know, pull out the right tool for the right time.
So from Tennessee, you're an SEC country. I know when I interview fighters from Alabama, they come from a territory where there's just God in football. Tennessee's not known for boxing, and the Southern Circuit overall has always been sort of journeyman coming out of there. But then Frankie Randall came out of Tennessee and such fighters. What got you into boxing, and how important is it that the Southern Circuit has solid fighters?
I mean, my father, he got me into boxing. He fought when he was younger, so you know it's kind of natural for him to open up that door. And also being where we're from, he scraped together some money somehow to open up a gym, you know, just keep me out of trouble and give me a place to go where I wouldn't be running around with the rest of my friends, or a lot of my friends who, when I was young, who wound up, you know, getting in trouble and getting locked up and stuff. So I'm very blessed for that. And yeah, it's very important, you know, for me to put on, you know, the talent that we got in the South. You know, there's a lot of other talent, but you know, not everybody is for the big stage. And like I said earlier, I like the pressure, so I'm just gonna keep putting the South on my back, putting it on the map, and just, you know, putting on a show when I fight.
So for those that don't know, tell us a little bit about your background. What got you hooked up with Al Heyman, maybe your amateur background?
Yeah, so I started when I was 9, and in kickboxing I got 5 world titles and 9 national titles, and I was also boxing at the same time as a kid. One weekend I'd be kickboxing, one weekend I'd be boxing. So my dad kept me very busy. I don't know, we didn't have the money, but he somehow just, you know, found a way to make it happen. And we traveled here one weekend, here the next weekend, and I won the Gold Glove Nationals in 2011. I became the Olympic alternate. I did the WSB for a year, and then Al Heyman said, you know, I like this kid, and he signed me. You know, started winning. I guess he liked how I win, how I fight, how I box. So, you know, he started giving me opportunities, but every time he gave me an opportunity, I showed up, I showed out, and, you know, so I keep getting these opportunities.
Many fighters, second generation, maybe sometimes won't succeed when the father used to box and then gets their kid involved. It's almost like it's their dream and not always the child's dream, and there's been some failures in the past. What particularly made you fall in love with the sport, made you as dedicated as you are?
Well, you know, my first love was football. That's what I started doing, was football when I was a kid, and I was doing kickboxing, boxing, and football at the same time. And then once I got to high school, you know, I take things serious. I want to be the best at whatever I do. And the school I go to, you know, not a lot of money and not a lot of recruits. And I just chose boxing. That's what I love. That's what I wanted to do, and I made the right decision. But it's never been, my dad's never made it about him. You know, he's been very disciplined on me when I was a kid, when I was younger. And and that, you know, stuck with me. And now he doesn't really have to be on me so hard because I just do what I'm supposed to. I got to this point, to this interview right here, by doing what I'm supposed to do, you know, and I'm going to continue to do what I'm supposed to do to get to the next point. And so my dad, he's never overstepped his boundaries or anything like that. He knows I'm going to make the right decision, do the right thing. So, you know, he's just by my side, you know, as my dad.
Are you living now here on the West Coast, or
what's happening?
Are you still living in Tennessee? Or
no. Last August I moved to Las Vegas with me and Jordan Hardy, you know, the BBC Jazz girl, and the one who does the FS1, you know, ringside commentary and ringside reporting. You know, that's Miss Sweet Hands. So she handles the business outside the ring, I handle inside the ring, and we taking over boxing. So
how do you feel you're progressing? What are you looking for next, and how quickly would you want to go for like a world title?
Yeah, well, after this next fight, we're going to be ranked #2 in the world in the IBF. We're working on something really big, and it's going to be really exciting if it comes through. And it getting pushed back from July to August. I don't know where, I don't know the exact date, but if the exact opponent comes through, it's going to be something y'all really like. And it's going to be the build-up to a big fight, a unification bout one day with someone y'all know very well.
All right, so for as many accomplishments as you have already, it's just getting started. The best is yet to come?
Absolutely, yeah. This is no time to become content or relax or take off or chill. This is just more motivation for me to work even harder, you know. When you come from the bottom, there's not a lot of room for mistakes. You can't continue to make mistakes and then make it out, make it to the top. When you have a lot starting out, there's room for error. You can mess up and still make it. Where I'm from, you can't make many mistakes and still make it. So I'm going to continue to, you know, walk a tight line, work very hard, continue to better myself, and yeah, like I said, we're not content, we just want to work harder.
Okay. Any closing thoughts, anything you'd like to say to your fans?
Man, I just appreciate all you guys, everyone who tunes in and supports, and for every like I get and follow, man, I truly appreciate that. You know, you guys don't have to do that, so I'm truly blessed. I hope you continue to support and follow and stay tuned in, because there's big things on the way.
All right, look forward to it. Thank you for your time.
Thank you.